Hello, family. How are you? My name is Grace. I am here to introduce myself to you. Ran a Facebook page for a couple years and built an audience up to 85,000 followers. There came a time 3 years ago, I felt a call upon my life to stop doing what I was doing and to focus on the call of God for what He was calling me for. So I stopped because I didn't have words, to speak about on Facebook, even though I had all those followers. And I'm like, Lord, what is it that you have for me? What is it that you want me to do? What kind of things that you want me to say? I was out of words. So I began to pray and seek the face of God, and He told me to rest for some time for over 2 years, and I rested and had different seasons in my life, and I began to see that God was calling me. The time that I was away, I began to have different experience. The Lord opened my eyes to the area of miracles. To see miracles happening, and it just has been so amazing that I have watched miracles happen upon miracles, and God wanted me to come here and be able to share with you how to believe God for some things, like how if God tells you that you should seek Him first and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. How does that happen? I just did a video that talks about His riches that is in glory. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. And I talked about how Paul and Silas were able to get out of jail. What was the reason that they got out of jail? And I talk about His riches is in glory because they were able to live in God's realm of glory. And even though they had other people praying for them, that's all part of the families. As we become family, we can pray for one another. As we become community, we can stand up for each other. But the Lord has done so much miracles. When they talk about my faith, that's one area that the Lord has graced me with, to hold on to something until the end. And it's just amazing. Along the way, He showed me how He's going to come and redeem every one of you, every one of us who have had delays in our life. I had a dream where He took me into the area called the Highway of Holiness, and I had no idea there was a place called Highway of Holiness where God redeems us. I walk in that place in my dream, and I saw animals. I was in the midst of animals, and we were walking, and it was something, and the animals did not harm me. They seemed very scared, fearful. There were some big animals. There were some small animals. There were lions. There were beasts. There were all kinds of animals. And I was walking with a bunch of believers. And I believe it's you. If you're watching me, you are part of my family that I, have walked with. I believe now that that just came to me. I didn't plan to say that, but you hopefully will be a part of my family to be able to walk in this highway of holiness. And this is outside of time. The highway of holiness is outside of time, where God Himself it has nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with your delays, but it has to do with what God wants to do in your life, how He wants to redeem you from the hands of the enemy, from all the delays, things that you used to think that it would never happen in your life. God wants to redeem you. And He has sent me here on YouTube to do this podcast and to start a podcast called His Riches in Glory podcast. Guys, when you talk about a person who knows how to tap into God's blessing and His riches as in glory, I am one of those. That's one area that, like I said, the Lord has graced me with to be able to tap into that area. And I want to help you because many people are worried about what they eat, what they drink. I don't have money, but I'm somewhere where I can believe God for something. If I have to pay bills tomorrow and I'm seeking His kingdom and His righteousness, and He promised that all these things will be added. So all you have to do is to be able to tap into His realm of glory and see miracles take place, guys. We have been missing out because the only thing, most times we only tap into revelation, but we don't go further to tap into His realm of glory and to be able to see miracles. But God wants to show you that there's another level. It's another realm, not level, but realm of glory that He wants you to partake of. Because people are sick, people worry, they have different diseases, high blood pressure and diabetes and different things because of the war. Because there are things in this life that makes you to experience the thing that God does not want for you. God does not want you to be sick. He doesn't want you to be walking in scarcity. He wants you to reside right in His glory so that He can give you access to His provision that has already been made available for you. So I am just so excited to be a part of this family that God has called me to. And please follow me, like this video, share this video, share with some of your friends, because I plan on releasing videos on Monday and Fridays and Tuesdays. So I look forward to you all hanging out with me, and we're all going to grow together in faith, pray together, so that things can happen according to God's plan. This has been it, and I love you. I will see you on my next video. God bless. Bye-bye.